And what's up, everybody? It's Surge, Fiction, or Papa Doc, whatever you guys want to call me. And today I have a special guest. This guy has been one of the people that actually I met first. And he's the one who brought me to Homeland. He was actually probably one of the first poppers, dancers that was in the scene, that got me into the scene. And it's an honor to have him on here because not only is he my boy, but we go way back. So this is Sprite, Funny Bones crew. What's up, Sprite?
What up, dog? How you been?
Good, man. Good, dude. I'm excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here, man. Thank you for inviting me.
For sure, man. For sure, dude. It's been a minute, huh? It's been a minute since we talked and even kicked it, huh?
I know, dude. Like, fuck. Yeah, it's been a while now.
Dude, I think one of the last times I seen you, actually, the Homeland, bro. Homeland. Remember, It was just one of those random days that we went. It was pretty it was kind of lonely that time, because the time before that was like, man, remember it was all cracking. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. So, you know what, like in this live stream, what I like to do, I like to get down to like the realness of what comes down to dancing, right? Mm-hmm. You know, we don't all go through, what I like to call the cheerleader effect, where everybody's like, yeah, you got it. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody talks about like the high times and like those times that, like, when you get to that level, right? But like, in order to get to that level, you got to start somewhere, dude. And not only that, but even from day one to where you at now, there's been a lot of stuff that will happen in between that people just don't know. Things that you felt and things that you struggled with, right? And so that's what this is all about, man. We just want to hear your story, and your story could inspire people. Okay. So let's get down to it, homie. So tell us about yourself. Like, what got you into dancing?
So I was walking along the beach, waiting for a moonlight and candlelit dinner.
This guy, he's always funny like that.
So it was my older brother. He was actually a b-boy, and we would go to the Redondo Beach Teen Center back in like '97. I had to be like 10 years old, right? And then in '98 or '99, I saw Battle of the Year, and fucking dude, I forgot his name.
Tommy Boy.
Yeah, Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Tommy Boy, I saw Battle of the Year in 98, 97, 98. Just get down with style elements. And I was like, I want to fucking learn that. I want to learn that, right? And there was another big homie, my brother's little homie, named Esky, a dude from New York. He was super dope at like vibrating and like ticking and shit. And he was like, I'll show you, little homie. And we did that for a little bit, and then when I got into high school, I actually stopped because it was like, I'm gonna go play basketball. Like, back in the day, it was like, if you dance, you're gay, right? So I'm like, I'm gonna play sports, right? Then I noticed I'm like 5'0" and I'm Asian, and I'm still good though. If anybody wants a ball them up. What's up?
Hey, bro, I've seen a lot of. I live in Carson, bro, and in Carson we have a big like Asian community, Filipino community, right? Man, and those motherfuckers ball, bro. Like, I don't care. I'm not a baller, but I would see like little dude that's barely pushing up 5 foot, and he's balling up these guys that are 6 foot. So I mean that really doesn't mean anything, But I got you.
And then after high school, I went to raves. Like, that was my thing. I was going to raves. And I saw my crew there pretty much, I saw Frantic, Tronic, Lobo, Johnny, Tronic. Like I saw them, and I was like, "Yo, I want to do this." Like, where do I go? I even saw Slim, right?
Yeah.
Slim and Tetris, and like a dude named Mr. Green,
Okay.
from Texas. And I was like, "Yo, dude, like, where do I go? Where do I go?" Right? They're like, "Homeland. Go to Homeland." I was like, "All right, I guess." Right? And I was like 19 now, and we moved to Long Beach.
Yeah.
And I was still going to raves, and I remember seeing them around again, or still seeing them around. And then I'm like, "Hey, that place is in Long Beach, and I live in Long Beach. I might as well go. It's only down the way."
Right.
So I Googled it. I was like, Homeland Cultural Center, right? And I was like, "Oh, I gotta go here." And
Hey, bro, was Google even invented back then?
no, it was I think it was
Yahoo. I think
Ask
Yahoo.
Jeeves. I think it was
Ask
Ask
Jeeves.
Jeeves
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
Yahoo or something, dude.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
wasn't
Okay.
even Google yet, I don't think.
That's why I'm like, bro, you older than what you're saying right now.
No,
So,
it was AIM.
Yeah.
Because AIM was still a thing because I had the sidekick.
Yeah, because you remember back then, like it was rave links.
Mm-hmm.
You would go to rave links, and I remember like, nah, bro, like Google. I don't even think Google was up then. It was. You would go to rave links, or you would go, you know,
MySpace.
MySpace. Yeah, dude.
Bro, we're old now, huh?
Yeah, bro. We're getting there. I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm not old, dog. I'm just, I'm just getting better. That's all I said. I'm just getting better. And they say men age, look better within age. So
I know. Look at this, dog.
hey, bro. I see that and I'm like, man, I'm jealous, bro. All right, so you went to a Homeland, or you're looking up Homeland. You're on Ask Jeeves, or you're looking through the classified ads in the newspaper to find his place. So what happens, dog?
I meet John, Johnny Blaze. Fucking, he's Soul to Soul B-Boys. He's also like that's still Funny Bones. You know what I mean? Like still Funny Bones fam, and he started to show me how to pop. Right. And then I met you not too long after that.
Yeah.
And then
where do we meet at? Where do we meet at? I want to hear your story.
At El Camino College.
Yeah, dude. Were you going to school or were you just there?
No, I was taking classes, but I wasn't going to classes.
Okay. Bro, I was taking a dance class, bro. When I seen you. Like it was a jazz ballet, what's it called? Modern dance class, bro. And I'm pretty sure everybody thought that I was on there just to pick up chicks. And I'm like, nah, fool. Like I'm really trying to learn some shit.
bro, I'm not gonna lie. I took a class just to try to pick up chicks.
You would, bro. You would. All right, so we met at El Camino College, and then from there, I asked you like, "Hey, where's Homeland at?" You took me to Homeland,
and I took you. I think it was that night. I think it was that night.
I think it was that night.
I think I met up with you at your pad, and then we drove there together.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy shit, dude.
And so what else happened like with when you were getting into this dance, man?
Man, a lot, dude. Like, well, that's a very like, it's a question that's like so open ended, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me get a little bit more specific then. Right. So, like, now we know a little about your history, who your teachers were, or not teachers, but like who your like
original inspirations,
people that got you into dancing, right? But now I want to get into like more of a kind of dark side of this. Okay. And it's we talk about like the hardships that we go through, all the hardships we go through, because we all have them, right? Even now, you might be going through some hardships, right? So during your journey and this process of from beginning to where you are now, like, what was your biggest struggle or fear that could have limited you a bit, in dancing, or in progressing in the dance, dude?
Uh, so drugs,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Me
man.
being
That's a big thing
what?
in raves, bro. I mean,
Like I was I was a lost kid at 18 years old, you know what I mean? And like there's these kids that are lost as well, just trying to like find themselves or like try to do other things, you know?
Yeah,
And I go to these raves and I'm doing a bunch of things, you know what I mean? And but dance was the one that could keep me away from doing some bad stuff, you
yeah,
know? Like so what keeps me in the dance is like is the way and the aspect that I could be in an escape. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
like drugs was an escape, but then I needed an escape to escape from drugs,
yeah,
you know? So that's why I was dancing, is because I needed an escape from my what I thought my reality was at that moment, you know? Um and like you helped me out so much, you know, like us going to that park over in Torrance.
yeah. Wilson Park, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wilson Park over there, right? Like even though we were only there for like 3 or 4 hours, right? That was 3 or 4 hours of me not go might have I could have died within those 3 or 4 hours, you know?
yeah, yeah,
Homeland, right? From like 7 to 10, those are 3 hours a week that I could have died within those time frames.
yeah,
So it kept me away from like doing more or like doing the most, you know?
yeah,
Um and then what I got sober, right? Like and then in sobriety there's like so many mental blocks, right? To find self and a higher power in this thing that we want to be connected with, right?
yeah,
And like I found a connection and I found a family with dance, you know? Like I got into Funny Bones crew and I was like, you're not fucking up no more. Like come around, you know what I mean? Um and it's funny that what brought me back to the dance isn't even dance. It was actually the a clothing line, Panic 39.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like I had maybe 3 months sober and nothing to do, and I was like, you know what like boredom, right? Like idle hands is a work of the devil type thing, you know?
yeah,
I saw a thing on a post that Don threw up. He was like, hey, I need help tonight. I hit him up. I was like, yo, dude, what do you need help with? And then we went to a Great One-Eighters event and helped him out do his thing, you know, sell some clothes, set up, you know, break down. And then he was like, dude, you did pretty good tonight. You want to fucking keep on doing this? And then for the next like 10 years, right? I'm just sitting here rolling around with Don everywhere and like dancing. And I'm like, yo, this is more than just dance now, you know?
yeah,
It became like a lifestyle and a family.
yeah. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome, bro. Because like, man, like all those things that you went through, dealing with the drugs, and I could see, and I remember, bro, that there was a time that you disappeared, bro. We didn't see you, we didn't hear from you, and you would hear down the line here and there, like, hey, well, I seen him over here, or I would catch you like at Homeland sometimes, or maybe even at a rave here and there,
Mm-hmm.
right? And well, people don't know, bro, how like the rave culture played a big role in like a lot of the dancers today, especially from here in LA, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember seeing all those guys there, and but being in that scene and going through all that, like was a difficult time for you, but then you found your way out.
Yeah.
You found
Because
your
of
way
this,
out.
because
Yeah,
of this, right?
yeah, dude.
Like, so it became my higher power. Like the dance in this culture, it became like my higher power into being wanting to give back, you know? Like this dance I've been taking so much from, like, oh, I need to get away from my mind and my heart and like my soul, you know?
Yeah,
So like let me take from it, Now it's like, how could I give back to it?
Yeah. Yeah, because you always want to do that, dude. It's like I'm a firm believer, bro. I'm a firm believer that like you are laying down the trail for those same people that are in your shoes
Mm-hmm.
and they're following your path. You know what I'm saying? And the only way they can get out of that is by us helping them out, by
Mm-hmm.
us, supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? We do things in support of each other, all right? We do things not for ourselves, but in service of others too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, bro, that's beautiful, man. Like, I'm glad
Like,
that you want to like, help other people, and teach other people, and venture out and do whatever you can to like, you know, get people that were in your situation into what they, what it is now, right?
I don't know if
And
you knew this, but I was actually homeless a lot of the time that we were kicking it.
no way, dude.
Yeah, I was living in my car like because of my behavior. You know?
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy, dude. I didn't know
Yeah,
you were homeless. Yeah, I didn't know you were homeless. And when was that, bro?
that was in like 05 to 08, 07,
You,
08.
I knew you were jumping around from place to place, bro. That's the
Yeah,
one thing I didn't know. I knew you were jumping around from place to place. I didn't know you were like didn't have anywhere to stay.
yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, cause
And
I got popped in 07.
yeah,
I got popped in 07, and then 08 I had to go into sober living because
yeah,
of that. And then after that, freaking, I went back out and went back to the streets.
yeah.
I belonged to the streets.
You belong to the streets, bro. Hey, so like, how did you? So you got back into it because you were doing that stuff with the Panic 39, right?
Mhm.
And but were you taking it like? Were you dancing seriously then, or were you just like you were just kind of doing it?
I was just kind of doing it. Like when we were setting up and like the music was playing, right? I'd be like hitting in the back, just like whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
like Hayes, right? Hayes comes up to me because he's also like cool, like family, you know? And he's like, Sprite, I see you back there. Stop sideline busting, homie. I'm
this
like,
guy, he called you a wallflower, dog.
yep, yep.
So when was it like that you started taking? All right, so I guess this kind of leads into my next question. Okay,
Mhm.
so you went through your struggles and how you kind of had your issues with drugs and what's it called? How you came out of that, and that you were homeless, and
Mhm.
you got out of that. It was, but now when since you were doing your sideline popping, what led you to search for guidance instead of just kind of learning the old fashioned way? Like, who did you learn from?
Ah, so I have another homie, Daniel, right? Uh, I don't know if he wants me to say his like dance name, but I saw my homie Daniel,
Yeah, you
and
you can shout him out, bro, and then we can, if he has we can give him some
no,
love.
we'll
If
keep
not,
it.
then you're good. You're good. All right, cool. Yeah,
Right,
whatever you want to do, bro.
I want to keep it at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 for
I
sure.
saw how much better he was getting, right? I saw how much better he was getting, and I was like, damn, dude, I want to fucking do that. You know what I mean? I want to do that too. You know? And so he he actually starts hitting me up again, right? And he's like, hey, let's go here and let's go here and let's go here. Like, it was Funkmisphere. We went to Funkmisphere like every Thursday, I think, Thursday night. And Tabo was actually was
Mhm.
there, right?
Yeah,
And Tabo is like the
the
sense,
legend.
you know?
Yep, you're the
And
legend.
I started training with Tabo at the club. And then from there, Hayes starts having his thing on Monday nights. So there's Hayes and Tabo, right? And then I get into fun. Oh no, I was already in Funny Bones when I started to do that. But before I got into Funny Bones, I was training a lot with Tabo, and then Hayes, and then Frantic when I was
Yeah.
already in the crew. Um, but that's a lot, dude. Like a lot of people have taught me throughout the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But those are
it's
like
kind
the
it's crazy.
ones.
It's kind of hard to like be like, man, like, well, this person taught me this and this person taught me that. Like I did something where I did a little bio on who taught me, to dance.
Uh-huh.
And and I talk about like, well, there was Flash, remember Flash?
Yeah.
And then there was motion sickness crew, Flash motion
Mhm.
sickness crew. And then there's the Great Late Wave-O-Matic, right?
Mhm.
Uh he taught me most of us how to wave, right?
Mhm.
Or how to wave properly, let's say that. Because we all used to think we waved, but we weren't, kind of. So you taught us how to wave more
Missing
properly.
spots. Just
Yeah,
missing all kinds of spots.
you're waving here, and then all of a sudden it's over here. Like I bet that doesn't make sense, right? But yeah, and then there's people. Tableau taught me some animation, and then there's you got like cats like Bob and Andre that come in. They would come to Homeland and teach you like a thing or two, but you can like,
Uh-huh.
well, he did teach me that, but like he wasn't like my teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
so you have all these people that you, and that's how it was back then, right? Like you would just like get like different inspirations from different people, but
Different techniques from everybody.
yeah.
Like even I used to go to Hollywood and Highland and just go kick it on Flat Top's fucking speaker, and just chill with him. And he'd be talking to me and fucking like I'd actually watch his set, the entire thing, and see like what he's doing different from everybody else.
Yeah.
And like so that would be he would be teaching me too, right?
Yeah.
And then man, that's fucking crazy shit. Like going back, Johnny 5,
Yeah.
right?
Dude, I remember Johnny Five like at the raves. He was at every single rave, dude. And he was always a dude that I would be like, damn, who is that dude, man? Like he just he will start doing his thing. And
he's a bigger dude.
Yeah, man.
He's strong as shit, Like it doesn't matter like your size or like or anything, It's just what you could do, right? He's mad skillful. Like it doesn't matter his size, So if you're bigger set, like use it.
Yeah.
Love what you do, And he's thoroughly honest with his movement.
Yeah.
But he was the one that got me to really like take it serious.
What did he tell you in order to take it in order to get down or take it seriously?
He said, Sprite, you know why I don't fuck with you? And I was like, why? He was like, because you're a waste of fucking talent.
Ooh. How did that make you feel, bro?
I was like, I'm a waste of talent. Then I was like, wait, dude, I suck. But like really, I was like, I'm fucking horrible, dude. Like I think I'm fucking one of the worst people ever, right? Like one of the worst movers, right? Ever.
And you're not, dude. You're not. But you're just your worst critic. And that's the thing. Like when people watch it, this motherfucker's good, dude. Like he's dope. He's just, and I think and you know what? Like that right there, bro, I think a lot of people can relate to that because it doesn't matter what skill level you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like we go through those moments where we're looking at ourselves and we're like, man, I'm terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm terrible. He goes, but that there's a person out there that might be like, oh my God, you were the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, hold on. But this fool, like the guy I look up to, right, is telling me I'm a waste of talent. So what? Hold on. And he's the one that originally in 2009 or 2009, 2010, like around those times, right? He was the one that actually was prospecting me into Funny Bones.
No way.
Yeah. I'm the longest prospect for Funny Bones.
No way.
Yeah.
You got a record, bro. Hey, man, you better keep that.
I know, dude. Like, and you can't be more than 7 years of prospect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Damn, dude, that's great. So let me ask this question, man, off of that. Like, so I don't know if you're able to, and if you're able to, dope. If not, then, that's cool too. So what entails like the process to get into Funny Bones crew? Like, so you have to prospect, but like, is it, can you kind of like compare it to maybe like the biker ways, or is it different?
Um, so with us, right? Like, you gotta come and kick it. You know,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
have to just be dope. You gotta be able to vibe with us, right? Like, it's kind of like a hood. Like if we don't feel that you got our back, like why would we even put you down?
for sure.
So like, if you could vibe with us, come to our barbecues, hang out with our families, like don't just come to an event, stand with us, and then you go home and we never talk to each other after an event ever again.
Yeah,
But we
yeah,
see each other at events. Like, all right, cool, you're just a homie. You're not really family. you
yeah,
know like, so if we like, I'll say Namco, right? Namco, he came out here to LA, right? And he's from Montreal. He comes out here to LA and he's like, he actually engulfs us in a family environment, right? Like, he is a brother. We go to Montreal and like, he takes care of us. He comes to LA, we take care of him.
yeah,
Like, any of those guys in Montreal, they came out here and like they actually chilled with us and they vibed out.
yeah.
A prospect I have right now in France, he came out here to LA. He stayed with me for like a month or two, right?
Yeah.
And like, he chilled with like the crew. He chilled with us. We were at the clubs. We went to each other's houses. We were working out together. So like, to get into the crew, it's not just like, oh, I'm good and let me hang out. You know what I mean? Or I'm good and I need to be in her crew, right?
Yeah.
We just vibe. It's more than a crew. It's a family.
It's a brotherhood, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope, man. That's you know what, man. You told me something that I really didn't know. Like there's always this kind of misconception, and maybe it's just me or but like you're part of a crew, you just got to be good, right? Or just people form their own stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially like known crews, like man, it's Funny Bones crew, man, it's world famous. Everybody knows Funny Bones crew, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just like everybody knows the EBs, right? It's just you guys are known. Everybody knows MGF, like. But it's amazing, like, and I do see that. I do see when I follow you guys' IG. Man, you guys do look like a neighborhood, bro. Like you guys look like a neighborhood. But that's dope, man. Because that's like being from Carson, like that's what I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's where it's at, dude. That's realness right there. And I mean I can appreciate that, man. And it's like that's a good thing to see, dude. Man, we need more crews that are like that, because a lot of them are just like, oh, I'm there for the name, and then I'm over here. Now you guys embrace each other, and that's like, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Funny Bones crew because of that, bro. All right, man. Let's continue with this thing, bro. All right, and so, all right, I'm just looking for the question. We went so off bar, bro, that I'm like, wait, I'm kind of lost now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they also call me left field, so like, if you throw me shit, I'm going that way. You know what I mean?
No, that's fine, bro. Like, hey, do the misdirection if you have to, dog. I mean, this is actually cool, man. Not only do I get to like talk to you and kick it with you, like, we're doing this, and people are gonna hear your story. People are gonna like this, bro. Like that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? And so, all right. So now, like, how do you think like finding a coach or taking on a like maybe some type of program or taking on a mentor has like helped you as a student of like musical movement, bro?
All right. So how has that helped me? Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Taboo. Right. Like,
yeah.
I was super sloppy, and I'm still sloppy, but not as sloppy as before, right? Like, and like, but I really support anybody who wants to like just get better and level up at the things that they do, right? I was actually in one of Todd's classes too.
Oh
No
yeah,
skill.
bro.
Um,
Yeah, dude. I'm taking actually his mentorship right now.
that's dope. I think you'll do really good in it,
Yeah,
right?
I did
But make sure.
his wave meets groove,
No, I
and
did
then
the. Oh, did you do that?
I did that one.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right, all right.
I did wave meets groove, and then I was gonna do. I wanted to do one of Mega Man's courses,
Mm-hmm.
but I ended up doing this mentorship, and it's actually it's them. It's a SBK. I think it's John, Todd, and AJ.
Yeah,
It's good,
that's
bro.
good.
It's good. It's dope, bro. It's like,
I I was thinking about doing it, but I remember how I was with Ilskos and the robot one, right?
mechanical groove.
Mechanical what?
Mechanical, I think mechanical groove or mechanical something like that.
Yeah,
Something like that.
something like that.
Yeah.
See, like it was in the beginning of COVID, and I work in mental health,
Yeah.
so like I had no time for it, right? It was just like, oh, I'm doing everything, But that's why I didn't do it, is because of my past experience. It's like, do I really have time for this?
Yeah.
I would much rather see people live, like go somewhere live where I could like vibe out and really feel something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude. And I think like this whole kind of COVID stopped that for a lot of people. Like obviously we couldn't really meet up. And if you did, you were kind of, you're risking yourself. And like I know for me, when I was dancing in the structure, right, with John Trick, and
I see both you guys, and you guys are both leveling up. So
yeah,
like,
we're trying, bro. But all it takes a lot of persistence. You know what I'm saying? You just got to keep going, doing it and doing it and doing it. But I had the same issue, dude. Like when I did a wave meets groove, that became like I was okay at first, and then shit happened, bro. And it's a tough time. But for those people that like want to learn and had nothing but time, like man, Todd and AJ brought this out, and they brought it out at the perfect time. Like this helped. Actually, I believe this helped a lot of people.
and like there's so many more people coming out because of it, right?
Yeah, bro.
Like so many more dancers are leveling up, and like I appreciate that, right? Like
Yeah.
I thank them for promoting the culture, right?
Yeah, man.
And the movement. So like I have no hate toward it.
Yeah. And so you say you were dancing with Mega Man. I mean, not Mega Man. Excuse me. Taboo, right? And you were like, what one of the most like some things that he taught you that kind of really resonated with you, man? Like what? Like was oh, okay.
Stops.
Yeah.
Like that. If you have a good stop, you're gonna level up like tremendously, because you're like, you know how to stop, right? Like and the different styles of stops in between it, like in the shakes, and like it's tight. It's fucking dope. Like that's what like really got me into like really wanting to do this more and more. Is like the different like styles of stopping,
Yeah. You know what, bro? It's funny because like I remember you watched one of my videos and you were like, you got to work on your stops. You said it, and then like I want to say about like 2 days later, like Todd said it. And I'm like, okay, I guess I got to start working on my stops. and if you see my videos now, like I really bro, I drill. That's why I call this place my dojo, dude. So
okay.
That's awesome, bro. Like I felt like, at least from my experience, taking classes has helped me. At first I was kind of against it because it's like, nah, man, like, I'll just learn my own.
This is culture. This is like
just street.
You got to make up your own shit, right?
Yeah, and that's how it should. That's how it was, but that's not always how it should be. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is gonna lead me into my next question, bro, because it's gonna be, I think this is some of the issues that are around when it comes to dancing, you know. So like, what do you think is an issue that needs to be addressed in the community, in this community?
More honest expression.
Honest expression. What do you mean by that? Elaborate.
Being able to be honest with yourself through movement, right? A lot of people want to do like the dopest shit, right? Like the big blow ups and like the beat killing and all that, right? But like, is it really honest to how you are, right? So like, if we understand our mind, right, and we could truly be honest in a society that we live in today, right? Why can't we be honest with art? Where we're supposed to be the most honest with ourselves and others.
My man. That's gold right there, bro. You're right. You're right. That's 100%.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta repeat that one more time, bro.
I don't even know what came out of me.
you're like, he's like, what happened? I blacked out for a minute. Yeah, man. You must, yeah, for sure. Dude, you must have felt like something come out of you. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of speak for you. But like, nah, for real, bro. That is the truth. I think we try to be someone else when we're dancing, you know, or try to imitate other people. You know what I'm saying? By doing their big moves. You know, and like, I'm gonna tell you something. Like, dude, I've been reading a lot, right? A lot. And
one more. And get on beat. Get on beat.
Get on beat. Get on beat. Yeah, for sure, dude. So like, before we just remind me on the get on beat. So I've been reading a lot, right? And I read Kobe Bryant's book. It's a really easy read. But he talks about like when he was in the pros, he thought everybody's mechanics, you know, the simple shit. That everybody would be like on point. You think everybody's on point with that shit, you know? And he goes, you know what's crazy is that the most elaborate movements is what everybody has, and those small movements that matter the most is what everybody's sloppy at. You know, and taking some classes from Frantic on you know, his Saturday classes. He talks about that, man. He's like, man, he goes, I don't want you guys to dance like me. I'm gonna show you some shit. He goes, but it's not for you to dance like me. It's for you to dance like you. But these are the basic fundamentals. And man, and it's just like, it's crazy just kind of how much that motherfucker drills, bro. He drills, bro. And then I start seeing, you know, you start seeing that, and I'm like, it's the basics. You got to get down to the basics, basically. You know what I mean?
Go back to square one, right? Like the foundation of your movement, right? Like without a strong foundation, you can't build a castle.
Yeah, or else it's gonna fall easily. You're gonna get invaded. Bro. And then so you brought up the whole thing with like dancing on beat. Okay. Oh, I'm glad you fucking said that shit, bro. Because like, it's dancing, bro. We're dancing. We're dancing. Like, you know, people try to be so clean, and I get it. Like, cleanliness and technique have a big portion of it, but you have to dance. You have to dance. So get into that. Like, what about dancing or on beat?
Being on beat, right? Like, I see some people like posting videos, right? I see them posting videos, and they're dope on the video. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're dope as fuck on the video, but they know that song, right? So it's like, then I see them in person, and I put on a song they don't know. Now they're off beat. And it's like, wait, you need to learn how to be on beat to any beat to actually be a good dancer and a good mover, not knowing a song. Now you're just being a choreographer.
Yeah. 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 And I see that a lot, bro. And it's crazy because like you see these people doing this dance to like a choreographed piece, right? Because they know the song. They rehearsed it. And then you're like, "Oh man, like they're good." And you know how like when you're dancing with somebody for the first time, like you don't know them and you see that, you're kind of like intimidated by a little bit by them. You're like, "Damn, okay." Like and then all of a sudden you're like when you see them in person, you're just like, "What the fuck? Like what the fuck just happened? Did you is Ashton Kutcher here? Because I feel like I'm getting punked." You know what I'm
saying? But don't get me wrong, their movement is still really good.
Yeah.
It's just that the way that their timing is off, right? But there's a way to teach that too, right? So I'm gonna promote Tableau. Like, go to Tableau. He'll help you.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, it's another thing is, you know, they're only good to that type of music or that style of music. Okay, that
like I suck at. I'll put myself out there. I suck at funk.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I can't feel it. Right.
Oh well, I mean, there's a difference between feeling it and then actually sucking at it, though, bro. But I get you. I get what you're saying, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you could still ride the beat, though. Like you can go boom, clap, boom, clap. If that's all, that's easy, right? But there's people that can't do that.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? There's people that can't do that. Like they're only good, or if they're good, they're only good to that boom, clap, boom, clap, boom, clap. But then when you give them something else, they're like, "Well, I don't know what to do." You know, where you give them something that has like, you know, that's just a waving song. They're like, well, they don't know what to do with that. Or you give a waver that's just predominantly just doing wavy songs and give them like a funk beat. Then they're like, oh, well, I don't know what to do to this. Dude, you know what I'm saying?
I've seen some dope ass fucking dancers getting down to like metal.
Oh yeah, dude. I that's my shit, bro. I get down, you know, bro. Like I get down to Slipknot. I get down to System of the Down. If it sounds good, bro, I'm like, I'm a big thing. If the music is weird and it sounds good and I can dance to it, I'm gonna challenge myself to that.
If you can go to Kumse's on Saturday night.
If I can, bro. But it's Mother's Day weekend.
Oh, it is Mother's Day.
Yeah, weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend.
On Sunday, bro.
No, I'm Mexican, bro.
Oh yeah.
We fucking celebrate the whole weekend, dog. I already have plans the whole weekend. So
are you guys having a barbecue at your house or what? Can I come over?
Yeah, if you want to come through, nigga, just come on. Oh man. All right, hold on. We got to get back to what we were talking about, man. You all taking me all into the left field and I'm forgetting about this whole professionalism thing that I'm supposed to be kind of doing here, bro.
Hey, no professionalism around me, dog.
Hey, bro.
I gotta do that all day at work.
I was about to drop some hood stuff right now, bro. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I'm live, dog. I'm live. All right. So let's get to this next question, homie. So it's like, what piece of advice would you give a dancer who's just, you know, getting into this or going through similar struggles that you've gone through, you know, or similar adversities and challenges?
Ah, man. With the mind, right? Like, keep your mental health good, man. Like, keep your mental health fucking good. If you need to see a therapist, seek a therapist, you know? There's like dance therapy, right? And we as dancers, like, we would understand this, you know? We're trying to get away from problems when we dance, you know? So, like, we have a bunch of friends, right? Like, that also love what we do too, right? Be honest and open with them too, you know? Be honest and open with with your movement. Be honest and open with the people around you, right? Like, because we don't want to be a fake person, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. Like, I always give mad props to all my friends every time I see them. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell my friends I love you. You know, and like some go, they're too afraid to like say the words back, right? Like, especially men, like not machismo, like the macho fools. You know what I mean?
Machismo.
Yeah, machismo, right? Like,
Machismo, yeah.
I was there.
Well, you were there. I
I was like cheese man. I was thinking cheese
like,
man.
like chismoso, like damn, bro.
But yeah, like machismos and shit. You know what I mean? But I would still say I love you, dude. Like, fucking, I want to see you. Da da da. Right? Like, just be open and honest with yourself, right? Like, as a person, as your own well being, right? That's what a lot of people are missing, like within themselves. Is it's not even just dancers now. It's like a lot of people, like 80% of the world, right? Like, because we're always trying to be something that we're not.
Yeah, man. Most definitely, dude. Like, I feel exactly what you said, dude. Like, it hits right here, bro. Because I am one of those people that, you know, I love with a big heart, you know, and I remember my buddies and I remember the peeps that were there for me, you know what I mean? And it's like, that's how it should be, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes people tend to forget about, you know, just being kind. You know, we go through different things. We go through different adversities. You know, we ourselves make mistakes as well, you know, and, you know, we should be held accountable for our mistakes, but like we shouldn't be, that shouldn't be our fact. That shouldn't be the thing that always sticks with us. You know, like we grow and we learn.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, if you really care for somebody and you really want truly the best for somebody, you got to let them know, because one day they're not going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've had plenty of buddies in the military that have like taken their lives, bro. And the one thing that I do regret is not being there for them. You know, and that's exactly along the lines what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, that's like that really hits a spot for me, bro.
This is what I work with all day, like 8 hours a day, you know, maybe sometimes 12, you know, like working in the industry that I'm in. It's like, these are the things, these are the movements you have to do to like progress. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you kind of take some of that home with you?
Fuck no. Yo, man, like, that's what I do for work. You know what I mean? And like, right. I've learned how to separate myself from work. It's taken me like almost a year, right? Yeah. To like separate. Like, this isn't my problem when I'm not at work, you know? Yeah. But when I'm at work, I can assist them if they want assisting, you know? Yeah. So, what got me to that point was I had a client that died on my caseload. And that's what got me to there. Like, I'm not bringing it home anymore. You know what I mean? Because I brought that home. Then I needed to seek a therapist myself.
Yeah. Yeah, how'd you get out of that, man? If you don't mind me asking.
How did I get out of that?
Yeah.
Let
me say you sought a therapist, but like what else? What other kind of things did you have to do to get yourself out of that? You know, like you said, like it's a rabbit hole, bro. Yeah. Because like I'm gonna tell you that same shit, something similar to that happened to me just recently. So, like I know what you're talking about. So how did you get out of that?
I looked at my phone when I'm not at my therapist, and if I get into that mode, like if I did better, like he wouldn't have died. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then my mind goes, no, it wasn't. I'm not God, right? God wanted him to go with him now, right? But my mind kept on saying I could have done better, right? So what I did was I pick up my phone and I call my people, right? I call the people I dance with, call people I read books with, call people I meditate with, right? To not get into negative self thinking.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, bro. So pretty much you're saying like, hey, if you're going through these things, like, look, call a friend. You got friends. Call your friends, especially if you have like-minded people. Hey, meditate. Sit down. You know, give yourself some peace. Kind of actually give yourself some time. And then there's also books.
Yeah.
You know, you can read. Actually, reading helps a lot, bro. There's a lot of great messages, especially when you pick up like personal development books. Man, dude, there's a lot of great stuff in there that really helps you out. And trust me, like, dude, I've read so many books like during this probably 3-month stint. Like a lot of them have like unfuck yourself, like unfuck yourself.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a great one. And then he has another book called Stop Doing That Shit. You know, and then The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Like, you know, on top of that, like if you haven't read this,
the guy that made those books, right? He actually had his very first book was called Models. The how to attract women through honesty.
Oh, okay. He was like one of those not a pickup artist, but like a guy that helps guys in relationships.
Yeah.
You know what? Some of those things that they write is actually they have a lot of good stuff. It's more like personal development, you know. And but you know what? Another great book to read is Think and Grow Rich.
Oh, that is a good book.
That's the most amazing book, and that's like the power of autosuggestion. You know, you can tell yourself that you can get better, or you can overcome things by meditation. Pretty much, that's what it is. But like, man, go ahead. You my guest, dog. You my guest.
I totally forgot.
You're like, this guy's like, wait, am I in an interview? Like, what's going on?
This would have been dope if we were in person. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, dude, the next one will make it in person, bro. I got all the stuff for that too. All right. So we'll make sure we do it that way. All right, man. So like, before we go, is there someone, if somebody wants to work with you, they want to find you, how can they find you, man?
So my Instagram, that's public, is Mikey_C, spelt like that right there.
You're close, almost right there. About there you go. You got it now.
With an underscore in the middle. Follow my crew.
And I got that one down in the description below.
Where?
Below, wherever below is, bro.
Wherever this
below is, dog. Like,
so you can also follow my crew, Funny Bones Crew _. Just Funny Bones Crew and then underscore underneath or after. And then check us out, man. Like, we're all good people, right? Like, even though like we have this image, right?
Hey, you guys look scary, bro.
Yeah, we kind of do, right?
But bunch of cholos and thugs and bro. But hey, dude, like that's just the image. That's the Chicano kind of culture, because that's where a lot of that roots, or even the thug culture from LA, because that's the roots. You know, that's what I like about it, dude.
And
go
like,
go ahead.
People ask, right? Like, how are you in Funny Bones? Because I'm Filipino.
Hey, you know what Joe Coy says, right? You know who Joe Coy is?
Yeah.
You know, he says that Filipinos are just the Mexicans of the Asian world, bro.
Oh yeah, that's super true. Yeah. But also in the 60s and 70s, that's when the Filipinos first came to California.
Oh, like no way.
First big
migration.
Yeah, for Filipinos were in the 60s and 70s, and a lot of the people thought Filipinos were Mexicans.
Yeah.
And then like if you go back to that time, like during the walkouts, the high school walkouts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The it was a Filipino that was running it with them.
Ooh,
Right.
okay, man. I didn't even
And
know that, bro.
if you go into like what else was there? The farmers, the farmer thing that happened in the 60s or the 70s, right?
Yeah, United Farm Workers.
Yeah, that the right hand man to that was a Filipino as well.
Ooh.
So like everyone thought that the Filipinos were Mexicans
Yeah.
because
Well, I mean, and then same last names, bro.
same last names
Same last names.
and that's only because of colonization with the Spaniards.
Mm-hmm.
And even you guys, right? Like the Mexicans, right? Like it's colonization with the Spaniards of the
man.
of the
Well, it's more. It's they conquered us, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
You know?
conquered.
It was
It
conquered.
was a conquered.
But you know what? Like somebody in the comments, and shout out to this Facebook user. It just says Facebook user, so I don't know who it is. They said Jet Li. He's another one that's in the he's in the FBC,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Jet and G Free, also Filipino.
mm-hmm. So you got you're not alone, bro. You're not alone. you just the longest what's it called prospect. In the history. Wait, did this say wait, let me ask you this, bro. Did this hit the deadline because of you?
No.
Okay.
No. They just kind of make fun of me for that.
Oh, that's Nikki. So it was Nikki. Nikki May. Bloom is on.
May. Is she the one that's
oh yeah, she's yeah, she's schooling us right now.
Teach us a little bit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Shout out to Nikki. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm glad you had time to actually jump on and talk to me today, bro. This was like, it was fun. It was you're a clown, bro. You want to give anybody shout outs or anything like that before we go?
Thank you for letting me come on here with you. Friggin' rest in peace, fucking Wave-O-Matic, right? Like animation.
Yeah.
Fuck. And the whole LA fucking pop lock community, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Homeland, fucking Johnny Blaze needs to come back out.
Yeah, the Homeland needs to just come back.
Yeah, but there isn't. So, I was on Instagram the other day, right? And then somebody says on Kumse's, mad respect to Kumse for doing what she's doing right now for LA. Having her sessions in downtown, like she's doing it. Thank you.
Yeah.
And so I was scrolling through Instagram, and then it says they tag Tetris saying you need to make another Homeland, right? And then Tetris even says that is a new Homeland.
Oh,
so the one that
those are big words right there, bro. That's a big saying right there. Yeah.
And that's from the guy that made it.
Yeah. Because it was, Tetris, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tetris needs to come out of I know he's a dad right now, but he needs to come out too, bro. Mm-hmm. Start teaching some tuts, dude.
I remember seeing him at was Monster Massive 2005, 2006, and I was like blown away, bro. Like,
yeah,
what am I watching right now? Like,
bro, I just said the same thing in one of the I think one of the live streams I did the other day. That I remember going to remember the Qtopia. The Qtopia used to be which is I think it was the Vanguard. I don't know what the hell it is now, but Qtopia. And in the back they had like that little patio on the back. And he's back there, and I think like I'm really trying to remember. The only reason I really remember this vividly is because I was fucked up, bro. that and what's it called? That was the first time I seen like real tutting, right? And he was wearing his flannel. His flannel. You wore flannels all the time. He had like at that time he was probably wearing a bandana or something like that, and could have been Wave-O-Matic that was there, other whoever, I don't know who. I didn't know these guys at that time, and he was, and I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? Like I wanted to take out money, bro, and pay him. like I don't know, it's because it's like either I was just kind of like that silly, or I was like, I didn't know if he was just like giving me a light show or what, but he wasn't doing anything for me, dude. But he was just like, I was just so like amazed by what I was watching, and that like really, and that like when you see people like that, like you think they're hired, you think they're professionals, and when people come up to you and they ask you the same thing, like you're just like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Like, so you reach a certain level, but man, yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy. So the new homeland, Sunke, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kumse. Yeah, Kumse. I said it backwards, bro. I meant to say it backwards.
I'm gonna start calling her that.
Yeah. Be like, hey man, you got a new name, it's Sunke.
She's cool as shit. Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, I met her a few times at Homeland and some raves or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially,
do you remember Audiotistic 2009? Were you there?
Nah, bro. I in 2009, I was doing a lot of this, bro.
Oh, you're doing this?
Yeah, I was in the military, dog.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's when I left. April 2009. So if the Audiotistic happened, it probably happened around that time.
Yeah, it happened around maybe like a week after.
Yeah, so I was already gone, bro. I was in Fort Knox, Kentucky, fucking doing push-ups and getting fucking yelled at, bro.
PTSD like ready.
Yeah, it was starting to come, bro. So, all right, man, this has been fun, and damn, it was a pleasure having you here, dude. We got to have you back here again. Next time you jump on, I'm gonna ask you a bunch of questions from Poddex, man.
Okay.
This is some fun stuff to use, and man, dude, we got to link up. And yes, you're invited on Saturday if you want to come over and eat some food. You know what I'm saying?
You got put some pozole or what?
Probably not. We're gonna go American, bro.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, he goes, I wanted some pozole. Yeah. So that's it for this episode of I Love This Movement, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.